Hey guys, welcome to Worship Wednesday on this lovely Thursday afternoon. Something came up yesterday, so we had to delay to today, but we're glad we can still be with you. Let us know if you're with us in the chat. Jesse's going to be reading some comments. We're in the studio today because due to some technical stuff, availability, we don't have our lyrics today, but the songs are pretty familiar. You can look them up online. If you need to. This is a throwback to when we first started, and we did it in here. We're just going to be mic'd up with these area mics. Hopefully it's good. And let's pray as we begin our time of worship together. God, I just thank you for this day that we can just be together and we can worship. God, I just pray that we can just have a moment with you in our day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
How you doing today, Jesse?
I'm doing okay, man. It's nice to celebrate Wednesday on a Thursday.
It is one. So do you say it is Wednesday, my dudes?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're calling it Worship Wednesday, it's still Wednesday today.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. It's nice that the weather's starting to maybe cool down a little bit with the rain.
It's not so hot in here today.
Yeah, for sure. The first song we're gonna start with is a song called "This I Believe." I love it. It sort of talks about like the truth of God and things like that, and you sing about it. It's just such a core song. I'm really glad that it's a song that's been written to the church, and the words are really powerful and really good. So I just pray that it's a good starting off song. I think
Mm-hmm.
So the song is called "This I Believe." You can find the lyrics online if you want. Here we go. know. I believe in the virgin birth. I believe in the saints' communion and in your holy church. I believe in the resurrection when Jesus comes again. For I believe in the name of Jesus. I believe in God our Father. I believe in Christ the Son. I believe in the Holy Spirit. Our God is three in one. I believe in the resurrection, that we will rise again. For I believe in the name of Jesus. For I believe in the name of Jesus.
What a classic, man.
Yeah. I like that song a lot. I actually really like the part where it says, I believe in the virgin birth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I love that bit. It's,
Yeah. Bit of a proclamation.
yeah, it's sometimes challenging for some people, right?
Yeah.
And,
Sure.
and I think that it's, we're talking about sort of miracles today, and I think that, the miraculousness of God, I think is really beautiful, you know? And I
Yeah.
think there's there's a lot of power in believing that Jesus is, born of a virgin, right? Like the prophecies in Isaiah and things like that. I think are really powerful. So I think it's super awesome.
Yeah.
Or even like the idea of proclaiming that you believe you'll be resurrected again, right? That we'll have new life and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it's easy to sort of like hide behind, well, we just want to be good people and make an impact in the world, right? But there's some bold proclamations in that song that I think are really good.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let us know how you feel about that song in the chat. We got a few people there. Don't be shy. Don't be shy to say hello. What's this next one, man?
We could try it. It's called King of Kings.
We did this like a few weeks ago when I was.
A few weeks
leaving,
ago, yeah.
and it was not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try and just we're trying to play a chill version of the song.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can come in whenever you feel like it, but I think this one's also kind of along that same vein, right? Yeah. Once again, that theme of like the Trinity, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Father, the Son, the Spirit, I think is really cool. I'm preaching this Sunday, so I've been reading, listening a lot about the Spirit and things like that. Pentecost is coming up, so I thought it was a really good fitting one. Yeah, I think it's good.
It is, man.
It's good.
It's a great song.
This is King of Kings by Hillsong. The darkness we were waiting, without hope, without light, till from heaven you came running. There was mercy in your eyes, to fulfill the law and prophets. To a virgin came the word, from a throne of endless glory to a cradle in the dirt. Praise the Father, praise the majesty. Praise forever to the King of Kings. Praise forever to the King of Kings.
What's up, Olivia? She said she loves my new shirt. Thank you. Which makes me think you changed your shirt from the earlier.
I did
stream.
change my shirt. Actually.
Why'd you change your shirt, man? The red and green look nice.
Because I was sweaty from biking here.
Oh, okay.
So
now you went with the black basic tee?
yeah, the black basic George. The brand is George from Walmart.
From Walmart.
But it's still hot. We can't have the fans on.
Yeah.
Mics pick up the fans.
Yeah, it's too noisy.
Yeah.
How you doing, Olivia? Thanks for joining us today. Happy Worship Wednesday on a Thursday. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know if there's any songs you'd like to hear. Maybe we could figure something out.
Let's skip this one actually.
Let's skip this one.
Yeah. Do you want to try this one?
Sure.
Alright. I think we did
That's-
A. Didn't A.
Too different.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Well then we can't do that one.
Alright.
Awkward. Oh, we can do this one.
Yeah. You get your turn. Yeah.
Our next song is Tremble by a group called Mosaic. I was listening to their new album on my way home the other day. It's
Yeah.
really good.
It's really good?
It's
Yeah.
actually really
Does
good.
it have some like future classics on it, do you think?
Hard to say. I think that their sort of sound sometimes makes people a little more hesitant, but I think Tremble will be the future classic that comes off from it. But I think that you won't be disappointed if you listen to the album. It's a great experience, and the girl who leads the song, she's actually a great worship leader. There's a lot to like learn from her, and her name is Mariah McManus.
McManus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her dad's the pastor of the church,
Okay.
of course. Classic, like, dad's senior pastor, children become like the youth pastor, the worship leader. But it's good, yeah. We know Olivia likes this one.
Yeah. Olivia.
Yeah, she's sick right now, so.
Yeah, she said she's going to
Can't
be
be
at the
this.
church tomorrow, though. That's
Okay,
nice. We get
cool.
to see it.
Cool, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And, yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Sorry. be overcome. Your name is alive, forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is alive, that the shadows can't deny. Your name cannot be overcome. Your name is alive, forever lifted high. Your name cannot be overcome. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus, you silence fear. Jesus, Jesus, you make the darkness tremble. Jesus, Jesus. Alright, we got a couple more here for sure. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys.
Yeah. I know
You're with
Olivia
us.
is a big fan of
That's
Tremble.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That theme of like the storm, right? Like I was listening to a sermon today and it came up again. It's so relevant. You know, a pastor today said that sometimes the greatest sort of moments or breakthroughs happen in the midst of the greatest storms. Yeah, it was deep.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow sometimes, you know, we don't forget, you know, we don't remember the little things, but we remember the big things,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when God saves us and delivers us from them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of, you know, power there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny, like, I was reading the Old Testament, and one of the amazing things about it is that in the Psalms, one of the consistent things that the psalmist writes is, you know, remember when God brought you from this or from that, or sometimes God even says, remember, don't you remember, you know, when I delivered you from Egypt? Don't you remember when I was with you in the battle? You know, don't forget. And sometimes in our society today, in our, like, you know, what have you done for me lately today?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we forget what God has done for us.
Yeah, it's easy to fall into that as people.
Especially when if you're not feeling it,
Mm-hmm.
or you feel like you can't hear God or see God. Don't forget. Remember what He's done for us.
Mm-hmm.
Our next song here is called "No Longer Slaves." It's a song of freedom. It's a declaration about being a child of God. Yeah, it's one that stuck around, so I love it. It's "No Longer Slaves." You can find the lyrics on Google.
Yep. If you want to follow along, just look them up. No Longer Slaves. Lyrics.
You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with a song of deliverance from my enemies, till all my fears are gone. And I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I
sea so I could walk right through it.
Mm.
My fears were drowned in perfect love. You rescued me so I could stand and sing, I am a child of God.
That's good.
Wow. What a powerful bridge.
Yeah.
I love the picture of splitting the sea.
Right, yeah.
I'm walking right through it.
It's also cool, right? Because often that's an image that we used to talk about baptism.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, that when we walk through the waters of baptism, you know, we're also like when we're baptized by water, it's also symbolic us
Mm-hmm.
being delivered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like God delivered the Israelites from Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
God's delivering us from new life
Yeah.
into new life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works pretty, pretty, just that idea of splitting the sea, it's deliverance period, right?
Yeah.
And it can be in so many different situations, right?
Yeah,
An
for
impossible feat
Yeah.
made possible by God, right?
Yeah, we got a couple more songs here. How are we doing
Yeah.
on time here?
We're good. It's 4:30 now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm moving quick today. It's all good. It's all good. This next song is called "Build My Life" by a guy named Pat Barrett. He wrote it with a group of people. One of his name is Brett Yonker, and I actually when I went to that conference, that Lift conference, Brett Yonker was one of the people meeting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he was in the workshop about songwriting.
Oh okay. That's
It was
that's
pretty,
awesome.
It was pretty dope. Yeah, he talked about writing "Build My Life," you know, and how like, you know, for them it was a really prayerful project. Like it wasn't like an overnight thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you write things like overnight. It's really quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it takes a while. Yeah, this team, it says there's 5 people on this team who have credit on writing the song.
Yeah.
So even though Pat Barrett kind of made it popular, like he kind of released it, it was a shared writing experience. I think it's cool. We're talking today at SACTAC about being an artist, about community. Well, we didn't talk that much about community, but hope to in the future. But I think collaboration is always so good. You know, when we can collaborate, you know, and kind of come together to write or to sing or to whatever, it's always so good. Yeah, it's so good. So this one's called "Build My Life." I love it. Hope you love it.
Mm-hmm. It's a great song.
Yeah. Worthy of every song we could ever sing, worthy of all the praise we could ever bring, worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. Jesus, the name above every other name. Jesus, the only one who could ever save. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. We live for you. And holy, there is no one like you. arms around me.
Wow, so you saw one of the songwriters of that speak at a workshop?
Yeah, he spoke at a workshop about songwriting. Yeah.
That's really cool. How many people were in that workshop? Like a lot?
It was packed. It was immediately packed, yeah. It was like 200 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's a cool opportunity.
Yeah, it was a panel of like 4 or 5 of them sitting there talking about songwriting, talking about all sorts of different strategies, talking about like for example, what he did is he would every day he would spend I think like 2 hours writing, like in the morning. Just writing lines, journaling, like just writing. Yeah. Writing in the morning.
Wow. That's a cool
practice. They talked about how like they would actually fly other songwriters in like to do like breakout sessions and stuff to work on different songs. Yeah, it was really cool. And they would and one of the coolest things that they talked about was how like when you bring your song to a group or like a group or something and people critique it, it sometimes is a really good thing, even if you disagree with them, because then you're like actually fighting for your song. Like you're fighting for why that wording or why that particular idea or phrase.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Yeah, it got me inspired.
Kind of.
I came back and started writing that Hebrew song. It's kind of done
after that.
Yeah, after
That's
that.
Cool. Mm-hmm. So we talked about being in collaboration.
Yeah.
In writing is important.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true though. Yeah.
But also like I was listening to a buddy of mine, well not buddy of mine, famous songwriter Joel Houston from Hillsong. He's talking about how like sometimes the timing is also a thing, right? Like that song "Good Grace" that we were singing last week or whatnot. Like he talked about how like that song they had that chorus for many years, like 5 years, but it wasn't the right time. But he said like now it feels like the right time. So I think even being like spirit led in your process of songwriting is pretty huge. Like I went away to this retreat in November, and I knew I wanted to write a song for Christmas, like last Christmas, which ended up being called what's that song called now?
Be Among Us.
Be Among Us.
Yeah.
I don't know my own song.
Yeah.
But it really felt like I went to that retreat, and I kind of was like, okay, God, like this is a sort of reflective retreat. We have a lot of alone time. What do you want me to do? How do you want me to spend that time? And he's kind of like, well, that'd be a great time to write, So that first night, I remember like hiding away at the little chapel. It was a Catholic nunnery where we're at the little chapel. There's like this one light on. I got my notebook out there. I got my guitar, kind of just writing away, reflecting on the story of Christmas and the story of God, and just writing away. And then the next day, I had some free time. It was like free time, but it was like time with God, free time. And once again, God was like, "Yeah, I want you to keep writing." So by the end, like but the day we were leaving, I stowed away in a little closet where they kept chairs, with a bunch of reverb in the room.
Wow.
And recorded it, and then once again sent it to a couple people, got their feedback. Brought it back to the church. Brought it back to you. It was like, what do you think of the song?
Yeah. We played it around Christmas time.
Yeah, we played it. I think a couple times. Yeah, it was fun. It's good. Yeah, it's something I kind of want to do more, especially in this next season of my life, like in the fall when I'm kind of got a bit more free time. Yeah, I think I'm a better songwriter than I am singer. So, but
be worth pouring some time into and seeing what you.
Yeah, really give it a crack. Like not to go professional or anything, right? But just like, I enjoy it too. It's really good. I really enjoy it. It brings me closer to God. So that as well. Yeah. This guy who wrote this next song called How He Loves, I think he has a story around the song where it's like his friend died or something.
Yeah.
His friend died, and he's like, man, like how, So it's from this place of like struggling with the death of his friend, but still proclaiming that, God loves us so much.
Yeah.
Similar to the song, the hymn It As Well,
Yeah.
They're kind of similar story. You know, there's tragedy happens, and
Mm-hmm.
the songwriting becomes, you know, if you're an artist, the art can become a form of sort of it can be a cathartic thing, right?
Yeah.
Where you go to it to kind of, you know, not kind of release your emotions and your thoughts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It can be really good. You know, that's maybe that should be another topic.
Yeah, no, because there's like an alternate verse in this song,
Yeah,
right?
there
About
is,
his friend. It like says his friend's name. His friend died in a car accident or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
It's interesting that it came from a place of pain and despair, but it's such a pretty, beautiful, poetic song.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. I think it's also like one of the songs that has really like vivid imagery to it. You know, that kind of was a trailblazer for other songwriting.
Yeah.
Because churches at the time weren't writing songs like this, you know, and now a lot of songs are kind of like this, but it's a bit of an oldie now, you know, but it's a goodie.
Yeah, it's a goodie.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually like 10 years old.
Oh, it's
like it's actually an old
it's
song
gotta be
now.
close
That's
to that.
good.
Yeah.
All right, this next song's How He Loves. Jealous for me. He loves like a hurricane. I like that song a lot, right?
Yeah, I really enjoy like the pre-chorus and the chorus.
Yeah,
it's just
really good.
so simple, but it's so beautiful. But I think the whole song is very poetic.
Oh yeah.
And it's a bit of a journey.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a journey. But
for sure.
Yeah, that's up there for me, man. That's one of my favorites.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today, guys.
Yeah.
We're at the end of Worship Wednesday on a Thursday.
Worship Thursday.
Yeah. We love hanging out with you. We love worshiping with you. And we hope that you have a blessed day. We have church here on Sunday morning at 10:30. We're doing something really special this Sunday. Be sure to check it out for Pentecost.
Absolutely.
I don't want to spoil it, but it'll be something really unique. A new, unique way of responding to God and worshiping to Him, with Him.
Mm-hmm.
And until next time, guys, keep checking our socials
for
updates and things like that. And we will